In this episode, we're gonna continue our ascend to go towards the slums. Still got a few things to do, just got ambushed last time when we ran into Aerith and talked to her, or the flower peddler for a minute. That was her name basically so far, but anybody that's played this knows her name is Aerith. We ran into her. The spirit things attacked, and then we took on some soldiers. We ended it after taking out them soldiers. Now we're going right back into taking down more soldiers, getting more materia, which you see right there, and making our way back to the slums. Well, let's get into it. Now, the reason I didn't go for that materia is you cannot pick up that materia until these people are taken care of.
No holding back. You're done.
Now we're just gonna go ahead and take care of him really quickly because I want to go ahead and run over here and grab this. HP up's not too good. It can be way better later once you get more stuff to add materia slots and stuff into. But for right now, it's not that good, especially since if you haven't already seen, you will in a minute, there's another materia that we're about to get. You get two really good purple materias right off the bat after all this. Make sure you come down this way before continuing on because of the chest and the boxes. Okay, into more, here we go. Okay, this material right here, this is the one you want. Deadly dodge. So then we open this up. We don't need healing right now. Healing's not that important at the moment. We got potions for that. Okay, so now I have that on. So now I'll be able to use a deadly dodge, and that means immediately after dodging, I'll be able to attack and unleash a pretty decent attack. I mean, it's not the best. It'll be way better later, but for the most part, it's a decent, yeah, see, that was the deadly dodge activation. You just dodge and then attack.
Let's finish this.
The dog's messing me up.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Okay. Not that. X items. Oh, no. Okay, so these do 705. So yeah, we'll use one of these. It's about just right. Okay, so right now I'm just running around looking, making sure I'm not missing anything that I might have missed in the last playthrough, but I don't think I missed like any materials or anything like that. Equipment, yeah, clown, thank you. Yep. Okay, those will increase my strength. They don't have any strength, magic, defense, or they don't have strength, magic, defense stats, but it will just all around just up your strength by 5%. It'll help. Oh my god, look, I'm pushing this. But it'll help, but I mean, it's the best for right now that I'm gonna end up getting.
I'm waiting. Anytime now. That's that. Going in. All right. See ya. No holding enough.
Okay, time to look around a little bit more before we get into some more stuff. Oh, ah!
All right.
Okay. Fire. Oh.
Let's do this. See ya. That's that.
That kinda hurt. That was a little more damage than I wanted to take right there. Okay, so... oh, there's more enemies. You will see me end up using that deadly dodge a lot. Keeps me at bay and enables me to actually get around without getting hit a lot. I can perform a decent hit combo with doing that. It's not the best, but it'll allow me not to take damage and be able to actually dish out damage. But as you can see right there, there's a few enemies that will still deal a lot of damage to me very quickly if I'm not careful. I don't have the equipment to be able to take them on a bunch like that. Is there something down here? Haha, boxes. Okay. They're gonna see me right here, yeah.
Open fire! Shoot to kill!
That is a point in the game where you cannot avoid any damage. That damage is like almost mandatory for you to take. Yes, there is a chest down here that you can miss very easily. You're just running around. You can very easily miss this chest because there's a ladder right there. That's the ladder you're supposed to take. So you could very easily miss that chest if you're not careful. We got an iron bangle, which is nice. It'll give me 16 defense and 16 magic defense, which that was only a 10 plus no materia slot. This gives me a materia slot along with it, so I can go ahead and place in. We'll do an HP. We'll look at getting that upgraded so that I can have more health. We'll go ahead and use a normal potion right here. Nothing, not missing nothing. Nothing, not missing nothing. Okay.
Don't underestimate him.
see me use the focus thrust a lot because it's a very nice beginning skill. Basically reminds me of the stinger from Devil May Cry. It allows you to just thrust forward, do a lot of quick enemy damage, and it allows you to travel farther. So say you're farther away from a group of enemies, just use that, zoom into them, do some damage, and then continue on with your combo. It works. Would be better to have something a little nicer, but, you know, brand new game. Not playing with the data I've already done, so. If you're just joining in from my first video, like I've explained, I've beaten this game twice now, and I just started a new game from the very beginning because I did not want to just start a game where everybody's seeing all my good gear and everything like that. I wanted to try and play with sort of a little bit of a challenge. Go ahead, attack me, bruh. Ooh, that hurt. Braver. Riot Trooper, if I can. Okay, this is where focus thrust, we'll do a braver on this last Riot Trooper. Oh, come on.
Not looking good. Still in it. No holding back.
Quit with the damn grenades, you fucking assholes.
Let's go.
God. Yeah, as you can see, stuff can get really difficult really quickly if you end up getting a lot of enemies on you, which I made the mistake of doing that by going around here instead of just coming down this way, killing them, then going down farther and killing the next group. I ended up getting a lot of enemies on me, which can be a very bad choice because, as you could tell, they was doing a lot of damage and I had to run away. I could not just sit and fight. Okay, another bottle of ether. I guess that's good, but magic will be replenished kinda over time as long as I do what I need to. Hit what boxes there are. Yeah, see, like this. As soon as I get a Mako shard, it replenishes my magic. It's the only way to replenish magic in hard mode. Okay, the best way to deal with these shield guys is just use a spell. I would have did that last time, but I didn't have the time to do all that. Oh. Okay, so that attack cannot be reversed in Punisher mode. That is a guaranteed you're gonna get hit if you do not stop him before doing that throat chomp shit.
No more playing. Alright. Not bad.
Let's go ahead and use a normal potion. Oh, Mako. Yeah. Okay, so there's a Mako shard that gives me MP. First you want to go this way. More MP replenished. It's always nice. high potion. Okay, that works. More MP. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of ways to get some MP. Right here is one of the biggest scenes that it's like, what in the world? Oh, hold it. My bad, I had to get a drink of water. Did not know it was gonna immediately jump me into a fight. Oh, come on. Okay, and now as for you, once again, use fire. It'll take care of shield guys easier than anything. There's a spell on, yeah, and see, as that other guy just flew away like that. If they're close enough, it'll hit both of them. That'll be coming to play a lot better later once I get some of the stuff needed. Okay, so with this one, it's gonna be a little bit harder. You're gonna have to do this reversal because it'll enable you to pressure him. And you just keep doing that. Let him hit you.
Anytime now.
Come on. Come on. Hit me. Okay, you know what? Fire. Fire.
You're done. Enough.
Right here.
HQ, this is Sector 8, Unit 2. Target is surrounded. Moving to secure. Wait, I know that.
Right there, he says he basically knows who Cloud is. Or maybe the hairstyle, or the sword. Because, I mean, that sword isn't technically Cloud's if you know the original story. So maybe he knows, like, the sword or the hairstyle, because they kind of have the same hairstyle, too. So they know that one dude is... You've got to basically go off of, oh, well, who knows? Because they never really tell much about it in the rest of the game. But he knew who you were, basically.
You think he's a keeper?
And all them people, they were just Shinra soldiers. They're not soldiers. They're not what Cloud or Sephiroth or any of them are. What Cloud is, being a soldier, he is like the best of the best. Like Briggs just said, he's a one-man army. Like, they are the best of the soldiers, basically.
Had to drag him away from the station somehow.
Nicely done.
Can't argue with results, huh? Wait. Got a question for you all.
What?
Ever been attacked by an invisible enemy? Wearing robes. Came and went like the wind.
Thought they were invisible.
They were, at first. Only saw them after she grabbed me.
Like, he doesn't believe that Cloud just fought an enemy that was basically invisible.
And in the freight car, too.
Because of the evacuation order, maybe?
Okay, nothing back here.
For the friendly training over there.
Due to an explosion at Mako Reactor 1, an emergency schedule is now ending and cooperation is appreciated.
Bothers me having to push through all these people and everything like that is kinda eh. Wait. Who's...
Right?
Yeah. Okay, so... that girl right there is actually gonna play...
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Yeah, see how it popped up as question marks for her name? It won't even tell you her name
Hey, got a sec?
at the moment. This girl plays a big role later, and this is actually... this is my first time catching on to that she's in this train. I just saw her out the corner of my eye. That's actually really cool that she's on this train with you in the very beginning.
Got a sec? You're holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
So basically, it's him, like, all that adrenaline is not something he's used to, but Cloud is. So Cloud understands what that feeling is, and like he said, you'll get used to that feeling of the fighting and the back and forth adrenaline rushes.
You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Yeah.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. But I will not do it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
So basically right there, she's still blaming herself for the giant explosion that was not meant to happen.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
For this, I guess.
Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet. Just who do you think you are?
This is kind of an iconic scene to the original. They explain a little more about it.
Really?
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed. It's fighting rules.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
So basically that same thing happens in the original. When you get onto the train, Barrett scares them people off. And it's in the original you just see people like walking off screen. But in this one it actually explains a little bit. Yeah, see, that's funny. Calm down, it's just a sword. Yeah, okay, just a sword. Are you kidding me? Like, a 7-foot wide blade with glowing materia in it, but it's just a sword, right? Okay. This dude right here, man, he was awake for a minute, now he just passed out. This dude tired from something. Look at the green. He been working at Starbucks way too long. He over it.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more... If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midway, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. Atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole
Shinra.
system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history. All that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases.
Now, it never explains about this either.
Heads up.
See, like, we're being scanned right now.
Our IDs are impeccable.
Where does she get the IDs? Who does it say we are?
Have a little faith.
Like, who do our IDs say we are?
Relax.
That we were able to just slide on through.
It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust. The air fills with smog and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good. If you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know.
He's
explaining that he's doing this for everybody else, not himself.
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Filling an enemy's stagger gauge will incapacitate it attacking a target while they're staggered. Well, okay, so that's basically telling me the same thing that it told me when giving me the tutorial. But it never explains how we got through the checkpoint. It never explains who we were on the IDs or anything like that. There's that girl again. I think her name may be Piper.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
But I'm not sure.
Damn, we are good!
Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Lower your voices, huh? People are listening. Now get some on out. You've earned it. Just
Relax and rest station.
See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
Okay, so now we're on chapter 3, heading back to where Tifa's at. First, we want to come down here. Oh, wait. Oh, you can't go back on the train. Okay. But now we need to go collect our reward, which I think it's a little bit of gold. Or gil. Let's see. Is she still here, or did she take off? One of these benches should maybe? Where are they at? Not there. Huh. Okay, so maybe not. Loiterer right here that he's worried about. You guys are more than welcome to read the words that are popping up on the side from everybody else. Oh. Okay. Okay. Nope, not a breakable.
They had this one drink in the wall market. Tasted like never. How much is enough? It's pulling some OT.
Is it over here? Yeah, I think so. No, I can't get it yet. Man, okay. Would have been able to get a song, but not able to do that yet. So maybe the Shinra soldiers aren't there just yet, or the Shinra people.
No words can describe how bright the flames were.
What kind of person bombs a reactor?
The kind of person who goes around putting up flyers all over the slums, I expect.
Avalanche. That sounds familiar.
So they're all catching on that it was Avalanche's doing.
This bombing's changed all that. Yeah, well, shoes on the other foot. I've never seen anything like it before. It was complete.
Let's see if I can find that girl. I don't think I can just yet, though.
Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steelwork. You trying to tell me that's not progress? What the? You okay, buddy?
He's seeing future events, I'm pretty sure.
Figures.
You again.
Okay, so more spirit things, or fate things, whatever you want to call them.
I can barely tell my skin from all the reactions to this. When I get back, it's refueling time. Warning. Gate broken. Fiends in area. Exercise caution. No reason to check it out. Not my problem.
Okay, so that will play part later. It's a little quest.
Excuse me? Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir!
Okay, so if you run away and come back.
In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice.
So he must be an officer in training.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
Yeah, okay, so he's a senior officer, and this one's a new officer, a new recruit. But we're about there. Oh, there we go. Come on, what does that say? Bleed the okay. Then don't let them bleed the planet dry, an avalanche poster. Sector 7 slums. Seventh Heaven, which, as you just found out, is Tifa's bar. So we can go ahead and go there.
Are they gonna turn the reactor off? Why do people blow it up?
In the lobby of the Senior building. Doctors are also stationed at the building's disaster relief center. If you are unable to reach the building on your own, please contact the nearest Senior employees for assistance. Mayor Domino, in conjunction with President Senior, has declared a state of emergency.
I still don't have a job.
So they all think the reactor is a good thing, but Avalanche kinda knows it's not. Okay, it won't let me do anything. So we'll just head to 7th Heaven. And there's Tifa. Yeah. And there's one of the cutest little girls in the game.
That's right, Angel.
She's adorable.
Have you been a good girl? Oh, you did you? Well.
Their relationship is amazing in this game.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one.
That's right, you don't keep the flower the entire game.
How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barry.
Right. Come on in.
He doesn't want to get too sentimental.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh? Think you're doing?
That's a little secret thing you can do.
Never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Kyle's got a one-track mind.
About that. We should talk outside.
Daddy? Will the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
Seen the little mystery music disc up in the
Before we
corner.
get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then.
This is where I get a place to
How
live.
was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job.
There she is.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick at the shindig.
We will find out about her later.
Not good at all.
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
How could be that?
See, this is where they explain a little bit more.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor.
Okay, so I don't think, maybe, can I? Or is it gonna warning? Oh,